he's a student of hip hop, and he's really into, the West Coast flavor and Cypress Hill.
Todos ya saben que si en la nave está fuera del mundo viajamos así. Desde la calle los psychos ya saben que Cypress son los reyes de la sensi. Llego al bolo.
The Cypress Hill sound for Dios Bendiga, it's kind of hard to explain because it's a little bit of the old vibe mixed with a new vibe. Really, try to capture, what we had done during Black Sunday. That's a hard thing to do because we were very much in a certain vibe and a certain mind state. But DJ Flick, as the producer for this, being a fan and a student of music and a great producer, he was able to capture that old vibe with the new sound. And, fortunately, it made it easy for us to be creative and do what we did on the album. Sometimes if you don't have the right music, the shit is like pulling teeth. It's the hardest thing in the world to do. But when you love the music and you feel like this is the vibe, this is who we are right now, that's everything. And I felt like he did that amazingly. So it's what Cypress Hill is right now, and not trying to chase what anyone else is doing. It's very much what we're doing. Central and South America and all that, and we didn't really know how people were going to respond to the music. And when we did our show there, we noticed a lot of people spitting on the artist, and we were like, what the fuck is that? And then one of the homies that was from Argentina, who was one of our boys, was telling us, hey man, that's a sign of respect right there. They when they spit on you, they love you. And we're like, well, you better tell these guys if they spit on us, we're fucking leaving. But it ended up being great because the people were like very animated, very excited, and showed us all kinds of love without spitting on us. So that was the craziest thing, because we as Americans have never seen something like that, especially not in hip hop. Maybe in a punk rock show you might see that, but in a hip hop show, that's crazy. So that was one of the craziest things that I remember in my first experience in Argentina. But the food was amazing, the fans were amazing, and the experience was amazing. I mean, that's why we keep going back.
Yeah, I lived in Baitas for about 8 years, actually, and just to get the vibe of the people, there's so much passion with the food, the music, the football, and the way they embrace Cypress Hill is incredible, and we're really looking forward to getting back there.
This shit done. Como una cuatro pie.
On me like a rock star, on me like flies on shit. Got a full clip, about to pop it.
We got a chance to work with him on the remix for his song "Fuck the Police," and actually is a family friend, and he's a student of hip hop, and he's really into the West Coast flavor and Cypress Hill, and to be able to connect with someone from there who is well known and respected is incredible. He's a great talent, and he's going to go very far. I'm glad that we got the chance to have him on our record.
Yeah, when Bobo introduced me to him, he was saying that this guy is one of the up and coming talents who is going to end up a legend. You know what I mean? And I trust when Eric Bobo puts the stamp on somebody. So when I heard Trueno's voice, it made it easy for me to do the collab with him, because you want to be excited. And he's the type of rapper who can go anywhere. And it got me excited enough to do what I did. And so salute to Trueno, and we understand that him, on his come up is very busy, and he made the time to make this song with us, and that's a lot of respect. So much love to Trueno for that.
it's an honor. You know, music is for everyone. It's a universal language, and I think to have our music transcend those borders is incredible. Um, you know, it's something to hear people singing your songs back to you, whether it's in English or in Spanish, and that feeling is something that is very hard to explain and describe. But we feel the energy, we feel the vibe from the audience, and we just try to give it back.
Yeah, with the Simpsons reference, it's like a badge of honor. We're very proud of that because a lot of us, grew up watching the Simpsons, and to be able to take part in an episode that's going to live forever was awesome. And the fact that we were able to make history from some of the stuff that was happening in the Simpsons, like the connection with the London Symphony Orchestra and all like that, it breathed a different life into our dynamic as Cypress Hill, and we can't thank them enough for inviting us on the show, and then sort of coming up with the idea of us with the London Symphony Orchestra, which we made happen because of that. So it's always badge of honor, when the Simpsons gets referenced. It's like a checklist thing, like, fuck yeah, we were on the Simpsons.